Four men and two inanimate objects, all competing to see who can predict the most games right this NFL season. How will the NFL intelligence on these four men stand up to the random chance of predicting between these two inanimate objects being randomly picked from a bowl or a Madden simulated franchise? Who will prevail? This is NFL week by week game predictions presented by Ascent Sports. Welcome. What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to our NFL week by week game predictions. Today we're on week 10. We're in double digits of NFL weeks, and we're going to predict the NFL games. But before we do that, let's see how we did week 9 and recap that. Steven is not here, but the rest of the peeps are. We got Jimmy and Isaiah and the Bull and Madden on deck, and we're going to give you guys our predictions. Alright, what's crazy is between the 6 of us, there were only 2 records. Isaiah and Madden got the greater of the 2. They both went 10-3. So,
I really should have went 10-2, man. Like, I don't know why the hell I took the well, I do know why I was Heineke, but man, I can't have messed up the Viking point, man. I'm very upset about that. The other 2 though were both very fluky.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Madden as well. And then me, Steven, Jimmy, and the Bull all went 8-5. So that leads Isaiah with a little bit of a greater lead once again at 83-52. I fell a little bit behind that. I'm at 78-57 and 1. Isaiah's N1 as well. Jimmy's still only one behind me at 77-58 and 1.
Where's the gap between you and Isaiah?
I think 5.
Yeah, like 5. He's 83-52. And Steven is 68-67. And he's now tied with Madden, who is also 68-67. And then the Bull is 58-77. So, pretty interesting stuff. Is Isaiah going to run away with this? Will anyone catch up? Is Steven going to fall behind Madden? We'll have to see.
I'm figuring out what the guarantee is, because we might be back.
Oh yeah, I was gonna start recapping, but we can work backwards. The Ravens beat the Saints, which means the guarantee beat the frauds.
We're not back. At best, we're 4-6 or 4-7. 4-6 because I think it's 10.
The Chiefs and Titans had a close game, and honestly, there's a pretty interesting defensive holding call, and Travis Kelce kind of pushed someone, so very interesting.
And they called it on the defense?
Yeah. Oh no, they called it on the offense. Did it benefit Kansas City? Yeah, benefit Kansas City. They called it on the defense, but it looked like it was offense. Or at very least, it was offsetting, and that was not what they called.
I didn't watch. I didn't see anything. I didn't watch the game before either because it's the Titans. I'm not seeing enough slander about Malik. Not gonna lie, because Kenny, I'm seeing a lot of Kenny sucks. 80 yards in a whole game. 80 yards. That's kind of against the Chiefs. That's kind of crazy. Just saying. 80 yards. I mean, the plan is Derrick Henry, and I know this is more because of Kenny, but I don't know, man. It's just not fair. The Rams and Bucks. Speaking of, let's go there. What the hell? Like, what are the Rams doing?
I don't know.
Brenden, did I call it? I was telling you about that guy. That's a little bit, It's looking real liony over there.
Liony. Yeah, that's crazy.
There's some Detroit going on. They're deep. The Bucks stink, but like they didn't give up many points. I don't know how it's been in other weeks, but I don't know. I feel like that defense has been good so long. Like, is it really them? The Bucks are still leading their division. They'll probably get into the playoffs by default. Rams though, looking kind of spooky because the Seahawks are what 5-3, 6-3,
6-3 now.
6-3. Gene, we're very far into the season. I don't know what Geno's getting paid. I don't know what the situation is, but he is a few games away from really being here, like really being back. Because like they gotta keep him. They gotta get him under they gotta at least give him a someone. And if they don't, someone will after this. And the Cardinals, once again, I don't know what the hell's up with them. There's just not working out. But yeah, the Seahawks, very surprising, especially if it's hilarious because they've been on a bye week for like the last 4 weeks, but they're not playing well either. So right now they're getting an absolute W of a trade from Denver. They should have just traded for Geno. They should have sent all that for Geno.
That is crazy.
Like they got their picks, or they got the picks. They got the better quarterback. They got more cap. Like they won so far. They've won everything about this trade.
Yep.
We were in talks apparently. We were thinking about getting one. Thank God, because there's another quarterback who's not playing very well either. But yeah, shout out to the Seahawks. Shout out to Geno. Dolphins and Bears. That one was the Bears playing very well. Chase Claypool drawing a PI. Well, almost drawing a PI.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, that's Chase Claypool. It was clearly pass. That one was clearly pass interference.
Yeah.
But in most of the time, it's clearly pass interference. But need a and one, gotta catch it too. But yeah, Justin Fields playing well. The Dolphins pretty much just survived the Bears. Tua 6-0 in games he starts and finishes. I saw, so they're somewhat undefeated in a way. Tyreek Hill, I low key was kind of sleeping on him. I remember before the season, people were debating where he was, and I didn't really think he was top 3 per se, but yeah, he's probably 3. He's probably there. Yeah. Definitely having a crazy year. Between him, Stephon Diggs, AJ Brown, hold on to your wide receivers if you're a team and you have good wide receivers. And if you need a wide receiver, you should probably just fuck it, do the trade. It seems to be working. If there's a really good receiver that wants to leave or whatever, and you need one, go for it. Just trade it, because these deals are working out very good. And I don't know, what did they trade? What did they trade? A first, 2 firsts?
I think.
For who?
For Tyreek Hill.
Oh, those? I thought it was a whole package deal, 3 firsts, 2 seconds.
That's kind of a lot.
Hold on.
Let me see. Exchange for a 1st-round pick, 2nd-round pick, and a 4th-round pick in 2022, and a 4th-round pick and a 6th-round pick in 2023. 1-1, 1-2, 2 4s, and a 6. And you get yourself Tyreek Hill. Literally top, I just said, top 3 receiver in the NFL. That's it is a lot of picks, but that's assuming that all of these picks equal how good Tyreek Hill is.
Yeah.
Because like you could draft a dud in the first, you could draft a dud in the second, you could draft it like teams got to start being more aggressive, and maybe it's because I want the Steelers to be a little more like aggressive with trades, but in general, I think that's where the NFL's headed. Like, fuck them picks. We just saw the Rams do that and win. They're not doing the best this year, and that's probably going to stink in the long run. But if you want to, go for a run, go for a run.
Speaking of going for a run, Justin Fields in that game broke the single game rushing record with 178 rushing yards.
Jesus Christ. Did he have a touchdown?
Yeah.
He
Jesus
got like
Christ.
44 points in fantasy.
Oh my God, he threw 3 touchdowns too. Yo, is he him?
Is
Justin Fields is he arrived? Chase Claypool? Yeah, never mind. The Raiders.
They choked.
What do we have to say about the Raiders?
They choked. I that was a point opportunity for me. I'm so sick. I thought I was coasting too. It was like,
yeah, they had it the whole time.
It was 20-10, 17-0. They stink. They should fire Josh McDaniels. We can't be having this.
Yeah, they should go get freaking Ben DiNucci back. I don't know. I know that's not his name, but it was around that.
Whoever.
Ben DiNucci's the quarterback.
Yeah.
The Panthers and Bengals, Joe Mixon.
5 touchdowns? 5 touchdowns.
Are the Bengals back?
Running the ball.
Are they poised to go for another run? Vikings and the football team. I actually watched this game. And let me tell you, Taylor Heineke, 3.5 quarters of amazing football. Flawless.
What does he have to do?
What does he have to do?
Yeah, like he's playing well.
He's playing well. He threw a bad pick kind of at the end that lost him the game, but he's playing very well. I think at even the 2-3 wins, that's like triple what Wentz was able to do. Like I think already, like, hey, numb nuts, you fucked up. Why would you trade for Carson Wentz? Like, I'm literally right here. The Vikings, low key, because like this was it was like 17-10 or some shit like that. It was a pretty defensive game. Kirk Cousins, I don't know if the Washington's line is just like that or the Vikings offensive line isn't very good, but Kirk Cousins was taking some shots. He went out with an injury for like 1 or 2 plays. But then he was throwing darts. Like, I'm telling you, these were some great throws out of Kirk. The Bills and Jets. Well, actually, did you guys have anything to say about the Vikings? Do we have any more hate, slander?
No.
No more Vikings suck.
No.
7-1. Can we? Is this like I feel? Because they're not. I guess the Vikings, bro. Like they're not gonna actually be good. Like they're not gonna actually win the Super Bowl. But I feel like 7-1. This is like my play. Like this that was the conference championship just now, and now it's the Super Bowl. The Vikings get to 8-1. I'm taking all the credit for this.
Against the Commanders.
Hey man, the Commanders at one point they had a 10-0 team or 11-0 team, and you don't sleep on the Commanders.
That was the football team.
Oh, that was the football team. Unbelievable. Don't sleep on the Commander football team skins.
Yeah, Bills and Jets. I think that Jets defense is legit. Sauce is saucing it up.
Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if this has happened yet in the NFL, but now that like I've actually seen him play, I believe it. Like, this dude hasn't let up a touchdown since like high school. Apparently, he literally never gave up a touchdown in college. Like, it never happened.
That's wild.
Like, what? What the hell? Like, yeah, he's very good.
He's definitely him.
Chargers and Falcons. This one came down to the wire. Honestly, I don't really have much to say besides it came down to the wire and the Chargers went off a field goal, almost lost to the Falcons for our team, but they did end up winning. The Lions. I honestly cannot believe I didn't pussy out of taking this. Like, I cannot believe the Lions won this, and I said it. The Packers are so fucking dead, bro.
Yeah.
This is insane. And Rodgers throwing 3 picks. Like, when does that happen? Like, yeah, they. In hindsight, maybe they probably should have just got rid of him. You know, did something.
Maybe you should return.
Took an offer because, like, there's no way they didn't get any offers. They had to have at least got something. There's not something that they liked enough. Maybe they should have got some offers, taken them, and just kind of chilled this year. I mean, because I just like they're gonna have to get a lot better, by next year-ish, for this to like work out. You know, because Rodgers, he's old. Like, so yeah, it's very win now, and like I don't think they don't have cap. They probably don't have like the most picks. They not like a crazy high market plus Aaron Rodgers. One is Rodgers, but he's kind of old, so like maybe that'll stop people from coming. I don't know, but there was a time when these guys were like regular season demons for like the past 3 to 4 years, like putting up high win seasons, like fucking in the 15s. Now they're dead. Very sad. No Super Bowl to show for it. Colts and Patriots, didn't watch a minute of this game. No Peyton, no Tom. What's the point? Patriots won.
Colts fire Frank Reich.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Saturday.
Jeff Saturday.
You guys ever seen the clip of Peyton and him arguing?
Yeah.
That has me weak. Apparently, like, I thought he was like with the team and shit. But yeah, apparently this dude like doesn't even like he's not really with the team. Like they just kind of hired him. No experience.
I think he was on the coaching staff. They said.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, then lit. But yeah, like from what I've been hearing, it's like he like hasn't coached at all.
No, he has never been a head coach in college or NFL or anything, or offense coordinator. He's been like a
consultant with the team. Like he's worked for the team, but never like
did anything.
Eagles and Texans. The Eagles win. They proved to 9-0.
8-0.
8-0.
You know, this was tied at half, but then it went the way it was meant to go.
All right, yeah, that was week 9. Moving on to week 10.
Here we go. Starting it off with Thursday night football. The Falcons at the Panthers. I think this is their second meeting this year. I'm not entirely sure. But I am going with the Falcons because, I don't know, they're just playing pretty close, and the Panthers just seem more dead to me. I did not know that Baker had like a decent finish to that Bengals game, but it was too little too late, so who knows, maybe the Bengals are laying up. I think the Falcons are the better team, so give me the Falcons in this game.
Yeah, give me the Falcons. Cordell Patterson's gonna get like 3 touchdowns.
Cordell Patterson. Hopefully he'll have that against the Panthers because I am also going to take the Falcons.
Steven is going with the Panthers.
Really?
Yeah, the Bull is going with the Falcons. But Madden is going with the Panthers, and their score's 38-35. So
I guess the Falcons, they don't look that much better, but
yeah, the over hit for that, looks like. All right, next up we have a Mexico game, I think.
Nice. Oh yeah, it is somewhere else because it says like Gino plays at 9:30.
Yeah.
Oh, Mexico gets the game, and it's the freaking watered down, divorced Tom Brady. Literally the worst version of Brady right now. That's crazy.
Oh, it's not Mexico. It's Germany.
Oh.
Still,
Has there been a Mexico game?
I think there will be one this year.
Nice. So the Germans get Brady. They get Gino.
Brady versus Gino. Have we seen this before? 2011 playoffs? Or is that was Sanchez?
What?
Gino. Because Gino was on the Jets for a bit.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they've
Yeah.
played, but it's not the same Gino.
Not the same Brady either.
Yeah. These are very different circumstances.
Yeah. But traveling does make games kind of weird. I was back and forth. I could see us go either way. I'm actually gonna take the Bucks here. No hate to Gino. He is playing better than Brady this year, but there's so many anomalies this season. I keep thinking something's gonna give and it never does. So I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. The game-winning drive at the end of the last game for a 16-point game, but it was enough of a flash. I'm not gonna believe Brady is done until he stinks a little bit more. It's just I've heard too much of the Max Kellerman cliff in my days. So
Yeah.
I'm never. It's like a volcano that you never know. You never know. So I'm going with the Bucks. I think this is gonna be a weird game just because it's in Germany, and Bucks will take advantage. Give me the Buccaneers.
I'm taking the Seahawks.
I am going to also take the Seahawks. Go Gino.
Steven is going to take the Bucks. I am going to take. The Bulls going to take the Seahawks. Madden though is going to take the Bucks, and their score is 42-27. Alright, moving on to the 1 o'clock games. First up, we have the Lions at the Bears. I'm going with the Bears. Justin Fields is balling, and I think he's going to get a win here. I don't think the Lions defense are going to be ready for this new Lamar Jackson Justin Fields that's running all over opponents and even throwing all over opponents. I think the Bears get this one. Give me the Bears.
Bears.
Give me the Bears. I believe in the hype.
I'm gonna take the Bears and no cap. Chase Claypool is gonna score. I'm parlaying it. The Bears, not an actual one, but like it's a video parlay. The Bears win and Chase Claypool anytime. Anytime. He might throw one because Chase be doing that. Threw one on his way out.
He dropped 2 passes.
Oh. Free Chase. They freed him.
Steven is going with the Bears.
Bears.
Madden is going with the Bears. I'm sorry, the Bulls going with the Bears. Madden is actually going to take the Lions. Their score is 42-35.
Could happen.
Dude, what would happen? Alright, next up we have the Browns at the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins. Interesting game. Not impossible for the Browns to win this one, but I think the Dolphins are better, so give me them.
Say Dolphins again.
Dolphins?
Dolphins.
Dolphins?
Dolphins!
Dolphins!
Dolphins.
Steven's going with the Dolphins.
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 The Bulls taking the Browns.
Oh.
But Madden's taking the Dolphins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at the Dolphins.
The score is 31-24.
Who cares about this next one?
Next up, we have the Broncos at the Titans. Give me the Titans. Honestly, I thought they were a little worse than their record. After this Chiefs loss, they're what 5
They're
and
like
3.
5-4, right?
Yeah, 5 and 3.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I could have sworn they've been losing.
Is Tannehill benched or hurt?
I was thinking that to myself too. I was like, well, wait, I'm really watching Malik against the Chiefs right now. Is this? I don't know.
I mean, you know me. I'm all with it, but like, damn. Like, you guys are pretty good. And he still got benched? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think apparently he's hurt.
Yeah.
Hurt, quote unquote.
I'm gonna take the Titans. I just still can't trust this Broncos offense. I think the Titans defense is decent enough to keep that at bay. I think Derrick Henry is good enough to win them this game. Give me the Broncos. Idiot. Titans.
Is Russ hurt?
No.
No, I don't think.
He's back, and I got the Broncos. That's right.
Fuck it. I'm gonna I have Titans with a question mark next to it. So you know what? I'm gonna switch. I'm riding with the Broncos. Like they gotta win this. Like they gotta start winning games. Now that Russ is back, let's freaking you stunk. Broncos country. Let's ride.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Broncos.
Steven's also taking the Broncos.
Let's ride.
The Bull is also taking the Broncos.
Nice.
Madden, though, is with me and going the Titans. Their score is 24-10. Alright, next up, as a 1 o'clock game,
NFL.
we have the Vikings at the Bills. Vikings 7-1. Bills 6-2.
Better record than the Bills.
I am going with the Bills. With saying this as respectful as I can. The last time the Vikings went up against a team like this, it was the Eagles, and and not only that, the Bills want to bounce back after losing to the Jets. I know they knew they could win that. Vikings, they've been playing close as well. So I think it'll be a battle, but give me the Bills.
Give me the Vikings.
You're a very smart man, Jimmy. Because you are not only a part of the winning team, but you are a part of the team that is guaranteed to win. Because come on, Brenden. I know you had to pull that last time they went against a freaking team that's 8-0. Last time they went against a number 1 seed, they lost. Okay, cool. But when they beat the Dolphins, that's 1 game difference between the Bills. You're quiet. You have your when Kirk Cousins is throwing game-winning darts, absolute strikes to his receivers and running backs. You're blind. But guess what? Actually, I can't even say that because the NFL has it a 1 o'clock game. That's good for Kirk because we know how it is on primetime. But this should have been a primetime game, and it should have been a chance for Kirk to show everybody that he is the MVP. Not Josh Allen, not Jalen Hurts, not Patrick Mahomes, not Lamar Jackson, Kirk Cousins. Maybe. I really wish the Bills didn't lose to the Jets last week. That's gonna be tough. They're probably gonna be really wanting to win. But the Vikings, we really want to win. They're tired. We need not they. We're tired of being slept on. We are. I really, this is bullshit. We're 7-1. What the hell? Where's our graphics? Where's our freaking Kirk Cousins posts? You see Kirk on the plane with all those chains?
I did.
You see all the chains? Like, come on. This is Kirk. This is a guy.
I saw the chains. I saw the 8-pack. I saw
he
it
was looking a
all.
little ripped. He was looking kind of strong, kind of Aki. So yeah, give me the Vikings. And if they lose, oh well, it's the Bills. Pretty good team, but definitely playing above expectations. Definitely poised to hope like shit, unless Green Bay something happens or like the Vikings Viking it up. Like they should win the North at least, which guarantees playoffs. Should get a home game. Should maybe I don't know because it's only one now. It's only one game. They're 7-1. The Eagles are 2 losses away from dropping the 1 seed to the Vikings. That's it. 1 depending on how No, they have that. Never mind. They have that head because the Vikings stink. Yeah. Well, whatever. The Vikings are here. They're the fuck it. The Vikings are the second best team in the league right now. Give me the Vikings over the third best team.
Steven is going
Guaranteed.
with the Bills.
Nice.
The Bull is going with the Vikings. Madden is also going with the Vikings. And their score is 30-27.
If they win this, I'm gonna need someone else to confirm that they are like real, like they're here. I'm gonna need just someone. It doesn't have to be you. Doesn't have to be Jimmy. Doesn't have one of you though. I'm gonna need somebody else to acknowledge the fact that they're here and that they are a threat.
All right, next up, we have the Texans at the Giants. I am going with the Giants. They should be better than the Texans. They are, record-wise, they're a lot better. But I think they'll be able to get this. Give me Giants.
Give me the Giants.
I am going to also take the Giants.
Steven is going with the Giants. The Bull is going with the Giants. Madden, though, is taking the Texans. And their score is 28-23.
Deshaun Watson still there?
He must be. Alright, next up, we have the Jaguars at the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
I'm going to take the Chiefs.
Steven 4 is going with the Chiefs. The Bull is taking the Jaguars. Madden is taking the Chiefs, and their score is 38-17. Alright, next up, we have our team, our game, the Saints at the Steelers. And give me the Steelers. Potentially, I think likely, TJ Watt's first game back, fresh off a bye week. Saints showed some offensive struggles against the Ravens. They've played Monday night, so a teeny bit of a shorter week for them. I think the Steelers will win this. I think it's gonna be like always a low scoring affair, defensive from both sides, but I think we come out on top. Give me the Steelers.
Give me the Saints.
Oh.
I'm going to take the Steelers as well.
Steven is going with the Steelers.
This is like on paper it's a coin flip game.
What do you think the over-under is for Kamara rushing yards? Over 150 or under 150?
I am going to check right now, and if it is below 60, I am going to take that right now.
The Bull is going with the Saints. Madden is also going with the Saints. And the score's 28-21.
Can we get within a field goal of the Saints? Because the spread is us plus 2.5. So the Saints beat us by 3 points pretty much. We're a
I think
plus 114 underdog.
Alright, next up, we have the Colts at the Raiders. Moving on to the 4 o'clock games.
We're a 4 o'clock game, right? The Saints and Steelers, right?
Nah, it's 1.
No way.
Mm-hmm. The last 1 o'clock game.
The following week.
Oh, no. 2 screens.
Oh.
There is no way I'm watching the Saints and Steelers put up 13 combined points versus the 50-45 fucking Vikings and Bills game that's about to happen. No way, bro. Come on, I can't do this. Steelers got to prove it to me that they get a solo screen.
But, Jeff Saturday, Sam Ellinger's not been playing too well. But
Mason Rudolph?
give me the Colts. The Raiders have let me down too many times, like 3 times in a row. Oh, they gotta get this win. They can get it. I think they're better. And they're not. Every time I take the Raiders, they always let me down. Last week was the last straw. The Colts are gonna rally over Saturday, and they are going to win this game. Not anymore. This game, though, they are going to win it. They're going to be hyped and ready to go. I don't know how good Sam Ellinger is going to do, but if Jonathan Taylor plays, I think he'll go off. I think the Colts defense will go off too, because the Raiders just can't. They just can't. Give me the Colts and the interim head coach hype win.
Yeah, give me the Raiders.
I'm going to take the Raiders as well. I know I just said I would stop, but I feel like I hate the Colts, bro.
Steven is going with the Raiders. The Bulls going with the Raiders. But Matt is going with the Colts. Their score's 38-22.
Sounds like the Bull just got a concussion.
I did drop it, unfortunately. It's going to be out for a couple weeks.
Shit. She'll be back on the field if it's on the Dolphins. That's right back in action. What do you mean?
Alright, next up we have the Cardinals at the Rams. Man, I literally coin flip, and my coin landed on the Rams. I don't, because they're home. Like, both of these teams should be better and can win this, can lose this. I'm going Rams, though.
Give me the Cardinals.
I am also taking the Cardinals.
You guys gotta stop this, bruh. I'm going to be so far behind.
Or so far ahead.
No, it won't be, because every time I hype myself. Ooh, it might be. No, I always get disappointed. The Raiders. I'm like, 17 points? Oh, I got that. I wake up. I went to sleep. I wake up, and I see they lost by 27. I'm like, what? Devontae Adams had like 2 touchdowns and like a million yards before the second half hit. I was like, oh, he'll just continue to go off.
And then he didn't.
He did not.
Tough.
Yes.
Fuck the Raiders.
Steven is also going with the Cardinals, so I am alone. The Bull is going with the Rams. Man's also going with the Rams, so I got the objects at least. Their score's 35-28.
If you think about it, Derek Carr is pretty much the Bull.
Bruh.
Just gives us the picks.
Just gives us Alright, next up we have the Cowboys at the Packers. Give me the Cowboys. I can't trust the Packers. They're on too big of a losing streak. They're just too dead. And the Cowboys' defense is actually pretty good. I did not think it would still be this good, but it seems to be pretty good with Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs. Yeah, they got some pieces. I think they'll disrupt the Packers. I just don't think they'll get anything going. And I think the Cowboys will be able to score enough for to beat the Packers here. So, give me Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys.
I am also going to take the Cowboys. Yeehaw.
Steven's going with the Packers.
Nice.
The Bulls going with the Packers.
Nice.
But Madden's going with the Cowboys. And the score is 42-24. Alright, next up we have Sunday Night Football. The Chargers at the 49ers. Give me the 49ers. With newly CMC, and right now currently, regardless, I think they are slightly the better team. I think they'll be able to beat the Chargers. I just see them winning this. Give me 49ers.
Oh, give me a second.
Hey, Jimmy. Don't be silly.
49ers.
It's a gimme. Go with Jimmy. Hey, Isaiah.
49ers.
What you say? Would you like to give us a... Okay. I'm going to take the 49ers as well.
Steven is going with the Chargers. The Bull is going with the 49ers. Madden is also going with the 49ers, and their score is 31-28. Alright, last up, we have Monday Night Football. The Commanders at the Eagles. Give me the Eagles. The Commanders have been in this position before where they ended a undefeated streak, but
Oh, shit.
I'm not seeing it. So give me the Eagles.
Give me the Eagles.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna make the same mistake again that I just made last week. Because I'm going with Washington. Give me Taylor Heineke against the undefeated team. You know what? Because like, why not? Why can't Taylor Heineke do this? If he can't have anything, if he can't have the job, can't beat the Vikings, let him beat the Eagles. You know, they'll be sleeping. They'll be sleeping on the football team Commanders.
Very interesting.
They're probably going to lose.
Because Steven is also taking the Commanders because
Nice.
the Eagles are the frauds of the week.
Frauds of the week. We'll see. I wonder if he had like the whole Pittsburgh thing too. Like, I wonder if he's using that, like Taylor Heineke.
He might be. The Bulls also taking the Commanders. So right now we're in favor of the Commanders. But Madden's going to make it even. They're going with the Eagles. And the score is 31-24. I don't believe we're all in on any game this week. I don't know if that's happened before, but it feels like it happens once every week. So,
Like, including the objects or us?
including the objects, yeah. Us, I think we were all in on a couple. The Patriots, Jets, Ravens, and Bengals are all on their bye weeks. Alright, guys, that's gonna do it for us. If you want to see how we do with these picks and how it affects our overall record and the record of right and wrong, make sure you watch our Week 11 game predictions. Because like we did with Week 9 this week, next week we'll do with Week 10 and recap, and then get in and predict the Week 11 games. But for now, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or do not subscribe. You know it's always up to you. And we'll see you guys in the next video. You watch of us. Goodbye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies